Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday morning to you. As I am heading off to bring home the bacon, I've got some different thoughts coming to mind, and I wanted to share some stuff with you and hopefully bless some people. Let me see if I can get this out. A few points I've been considering as I drive and pray and think about life is the differences between faith and complacency. The Bible defines faith as a substance in an evidence. It's a substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That's faith. Faith without works is dead. It's in James. I believe the Apostle Paul wrote the first quote I gave you. Faith has to be applied to something. You can say you have faith in the chair all day long, and the chances are highly likely that chair will support you, but unless you put your faith to action, you'll never be able to verify whether or not that chair truly does support you or not. Same thing with this car I'm driving. I've got faith that it'll take me from point A to point B. But unless I apply that faith and get in the vehicle, make sure it's got the fluids that it needs, it won't take me to point A to point B. Complacency. The definition of being complacent is being satisfied with one's accomplishments without criticizing or showing any critical... what's that? I just read the definition. Uncritical satisfaction of one's own accomplishments. Proud of yourself. You know, it's interesting. You know, a lot of people claim to have faith in the process. They have faith in their life. They have faith things will work out. But what they really are is complacent. They've gotten to a point in their life where they're satisfied with the status quo. They're satisfied with where they've gotten, what they have. And what they actually are, they're complacent. And I have to guard against that. And I think we all do. And in whatever area of life I want to apply this to. And in my life, some of the topics that really ring true to me is my spiritual walk with the Lord. Am I complacent? You know, is there areas in my life that I can improve on? My prayer life, reading the Word, studying Scripture, sharing my faith, or am I just satisfied with my accomplishments that I've had so far? That's not faith, people. That is not faith. That's a lack of motivation. It's funny because we all get motivated in certain areas in our life, and it's different for me from time to time depending on what I want. And it's easy to get motivated and psyched up for things that we really want. You want to cook a steak? You can motivate yourself to cook a steak. You want some cookies? You can motivate yourself to get some cookies. You want to see that movie that just came out? You can motivate yourself. But how about the hard stuff in life? How about being motivated to lose weight? Well, maybe you've lost some weight, right? Maybe you've accomplished something with that. And you've noticed that you've become stagnant and your weight has stopped. Well, what are you doing? Are you studying to figure out why your weight has staggered or become stagnant? Why you stopped losing weight? And when you have a goal of another 20 pounds you have to lose? Or are you just satisfied with what you've accomplished? These are great questions, you know. And here's another thing I've been considering is I know of people that they wait for the new year to come around to start something, to start a diet, to start, someday I'm going to get around to walking with Jesus. Eventually, I'm going to go ahead and make my weight right. Eventually, I'm going to eat right. Eventually, I'm going to read the Bible like I ought to. Eventually, I'm going to end up being right with the Lord, and I'm going to eliminate these horrible habits in my life. True faith is an action, people. True faith gets it done now. You don't wait. You get it done now. And so for those of you who are waiting for that magic time, that magic moment, it's not going to happen. Now is the time. Right now. And you can do it right now. I remember growing up in Minnesota, I took some swimming lessons, and man, it was cold, and that water was freezing. And I would hem-haw around and dip my toe in the water, and that water was so cold, there's no way I was going in there. They made us take cold showers to get acclimated to the water. And once we took the cold shower, we got into the water, it wasn't so bad. And I guess the point here is you just got to jump in and do it. It's not gonna be comfortable at first. If you're used to eating all kinds of carbohydrates and you want to go on a ketogenic diet, you just have to do it. You just have to jump in and do it. Get it done. Here's a question. What's it going to take in your life? What's going to have to happen in your life for you to be motivated enough to get it done now? You know, and one thing I've heard over the years is when the pain is so much that you can't bear it, you take action to change the situation. So what pain are you going to have to go through in order to change your situation in life? Are you going to have to get a bad result of a test from your doctor? You know, is that what it's going to take? Maybe a major health issue happening in your life? Is that what it's going to take? In order for you to snap up and wake up and say, man, I've got to lose this weight. I've got to bring my numbers, my cholesterol numbers and whatnot under control. Now, that being said, there is a debate about cholesterol. And a lot of people believe that cholesterol in and of itself is bad. It's the triglycerides you have to watch out for, folks. But nonetheless, you know, someday I'm going to get right with the Lord. I'm going to walk with Him. Okay, are you guaranteed tomorrow? Are you even guaranteed today? How about your work situation? Maybe you're one of those folks that criticizes everybody else for the reason why you are where you are. When in reality, you're just complacent. You are where you are for a reason. And you're not getting to the next place in your life for a reason. And it's probably because you're complacent. Everyone fights against complacency, people. It's comfortable. Complacency is comfortable. You know, water travels to the path of least resistance. But did you know that you can actually dig a ditch and forge a path for that water to go to? You want to get to the next level in your career, the next level in your diet, the next level in your walk with Jesus, you're going to have to forge a path. You're going to have to make some changes in your life. Like I said, like I started with, faith is an evidence and a substance. It is a substance. You have to apply it. You have to start taking the steps to make those things change. Last thing I'll talk about is work. Work is a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to go to work and to provide a service or provide a product for somebody. It's a blessing. God gave you the ability. He gave you the health. He gave you the knowledge. There's something that you can do that no one else can do. God created you special for that. The question is what is it? And there's times in my life when I question the same thing. One of the things that I like to do is encourage people like you to really stop and examine yourself and ask yourself this question: are you complacent? And what actions do you need to take in your life to get out of this rut of complacency? Well, put your faith to action and get to work. Start getting up earlier. Now. Change it tomorrow. Work out. You say, well, working out's not comfortable. So what? You can't get your accomplishments that you're looking for unless you forge ahead. Do it. Just do it. I have to do it. There's times when I don't want to work out. I work out 5 days a week. There's just times I don't want to do it. You want to get closer to Jesus? How much time do you spend in the Word? How much time do you spend praying and seeking God? How much time do you look for opportunities to share your faith? You say you want to get closer to Jesus? Do it. Folks, I've been called the drill sergeant for Jesus. The keto drill sergeant, whatever. Call it a gift, call it a curse. At the end of the day, I like to shed some light on the reality of what's going on. And I hope someone takes this information and it encourages someone to apply their faith and get out of complacency and start moving forward in their life. God bless you. If you like this channel, please subscribe. And we'll be coming to you soon with another one. Hopefully this blesses you. God bless.